Welcome inside our San Francisco studios. It's Football Weekly, the digital edition. Yogi Roth, Rick Neuheisel, Mike Yam with you. You know, I mean, the first week we worked together, you said this to me. You had a quarterback, you have yourself a chance. And heading into this past football season, the Pac-12 was known as the Conference of Quarterbacks. A little bit of a mass exodus for some guys that are not going to be playing on Sundays. So I ask you guys, from a coaching staff perspective, as you're evaluating guys coming out of high school, what are you looking for from the player, your quarterback?
I want a playmaker. I want a competitive guy. I mean, they come in all shapes and sizes, and obviously you'd like that 6'4" guy that can run and throw.
You wouldn't like
all
me.
The different things. The bottom line is, though, you need a playmaker and you need a winner. And when I get to chance Yogi to talk to him, my questions are always about, if this happens to you, I want to know if they have problem-solving skills, and I also, maybe the most important thing is, can they take responsibility? It's too many deflectors out there. Hey, well, he didn't do this, he didn't do that. I want to know if a guy's going to say, it's my fault and I'll get it fixed. Because if they'll do that, you've got a chance to win, and win right away.
Yeah, I think one of my favorite questions to ask a quarterback is, do you love what football brings you or what you bring to football? And so often in this day and age, all these high school quarterbacks have 20, 30, 40, 50,000 Twitter followers. People are loving them up day in and day out. And do they love what the game brings to them, all those pats on the back, or do they love what they can do? Do they have the grit? Are they embracing the lonely work, doing the boring things longer? Do they truly become a football junkie? And I think in the Pac-12 conference we have that, and I think this year in recruiting we have a lot of players that are going to major programs that I think have dude qualities that are going to be able to play at this level.
I had an old coach said, you have to get an A in this class, and if you take it like it's a class, you want to learn the history of football, you want to know everything that's going on, not just at your position but across the field as you scan into a defense. If you get a guy that's interested in knowing everything there is to know, you've got something special.
It's my fault. I know you've said that to your wife a lot.
You need to say it more often.
A lot, I know you've said that. How about some of the guys, though, that have stood out to you that could be making an impact in the conference?
Well, we're going to talk about it on signing day. There's a ton of really talented players. I mean, arguably the 1 and 2 quarterback of the nation are already enrolled at USC and UCLA. But keep an eye on a young man named Ross Bowers. Ross Bowers out of Seattle, Washington, really under-recruited, only a couple offers. A real talented kid, already a mid-year guy at Cal. I think he's great for that room. His competitive temperament is incredible. I think what they have with Jared Goff, with Luke Rubenzer, with that team where they're trying to go just to get to a bowl game, I think he's perfect. And by the way, he's ridiculously talented. 14-0 a year ago, they win the state championship. This is a young man whose chip on the shoulder is as big as this building. I mean, he's going to feel it, he's going to walk in, he's going to compete from day one, because in his eyes, he's a Pac-12 conference quarterback. And oh, by the way, his pedigree is awesome. His mom, she coaches gymnastics at UW. His dad, he's the assistant head coach at James Madison. So this is a kid, football's in his blood. He is a football junkie, defines it. I'm a huge fan.
Likes rock music, long walks on the beach. I feel like you know all the details.
Hey, I'm around these guys with the Elite 11, so we get to see him in a lot of different settings. And Ross is a young man who did not have a lot of accolades. Nobody knew about him. He kept showing up, jumping in the front of the line and saying, hey, coach, put me in. I'm the guy. And he's proven that he can be that.
There's a youngster that just enrolled at Arizona State by the name of Brady White. Very talented guy. One of those athletes that you're not going to blow you off the charts with his legs, but has the ability to escape problems, can make plays. There's no question that they'll use him in the zone read stuff there, but just a playmaker. He rises above it, has all the throws. Too often you go out and you just see strong arm. You know, guys looking like throwing a laser at a target rather than dropping things over as you have to when you get to the major college level in terms of dropping it over the linebacker level, beating safeties into spots and zones. Those are the kind of things that Brady can do. He'll bring a lot of acumen to that Sun Devil offense as a young player.
Some of those top recruits, where exactly they'd land, we have everyone covered. Next Wednesday, it starts at 5:30 p.m. Pacific time. It is our National Signing Day show right here on the Pac-12 Networks. For Rick and Yogi, I'm Mike. We will see you then.